What's up guys, how you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to another new episode here of Bite the Bullet here on FIFA 16, featuring the 94 rated orange man of the match, Luis Suarez. Now, in the previous few episodes, we've actually unlocked some really beastly players, and this series is starting to really take shape, or the squad, should I say, are really starting to take shape. Barcelona now has MSN and also the blue Iniesta. Our hybrid squad is coming along nicely. We've got 3 players to unlock, and then all of the chemistry will be up back to scratch, how it should be. And then we've got a few players left here in the La Liga team to boost that one. This is the squad we're going to go into our first game of the episode with. We end up coming up against a Serie A squad. It looks like a relatively decent one. Like, he's got Bonucci, he's got Juan Jesus, and lots of quick players in there by the likes of Insigne, Dybala, lots of good stuff like that. But I don't know if he really felt like an amazing player on the game. We get this free kick. For some reason, I take it with Bale instead of Suarez, and it gets the luckiest deflection and goes in that I think I've ever seen. So somehow it comes off the top of someone's head or the side of someone's body in the wall, and it goes in the back of the net. So it made it look really good, but in fact it wasn't that amazing. That's amazing though. Oh, Luka Modric, team of the year. I've got to say, his long shots and his shooting in general is the most surprising shot of any player I've used this game. I expect someone like Pogba to be able to do that, but not little Modric. And then Suarez, well, this game has been full of good goals so far, hasn't it? 3-0 after 34 minutes, and they've all been absolute crackers. Suarez getting on the score sheet because he is 94 rated and orange, and he should be getting on the score sheet. And at this point, I was like, okay, I'm obviously scoring some nice goals today, so start taking some long shots and stuff. James hits one, cracks off the bar. My shooting obviously was slightly on point at this point in time. Half time, we do go in at 3-0. I then decide to take a nice power free kick with Luis Suarez right here, and if he didn't have someone on the line, that would have been another cracking goal. Another shot coming up from Modric, saved but palmed away from Handanovic. Ooh, we would literally, and I was so enjoying this. We cracked the bar once again with Gareth Bale, but it just didn't look like it was going to end up going in. And in the 90th minute, I think he decided to rage quit. I don't know, that seemed a bit stupid to me. But anyway, we win the game 3-0. Nice one. A goal from Suarez, a goal from Bale, a goal from Modric. And does Suarez get any assists? I can't remember. I would have worked that out previously behind the scenes. But we've got 7.5 shots on the target, and however many points that was on the board. For some reason, the top camera went blurry. Apologies for that, but we missed the 10-pointer to start with, but then we just about hit it on the second one, so that's 10 points so far. And then our third and final shot, we hit the edge of the 5-pointer, so we earned 15 points in that particular run. And there's 2 players here to unlock left in the La Liga squad. I decided I'd go for the lower rated one, and someone that I've been really enjoying his regular version, so I get the second informed Gareth Bale. Really excited to use this guy. He looks absolutely immense. So regular 87 rated Bale, get changed over, buddy, for a 89 rated with a custom picture Bale. Now that looks really sweet. This whole La Liga team, like, the La Liga has got so many sick informs. I absolutely love it, and it's looking probably my best team at the moment. We switch over to the hybrid squad. It's time to use that for our second game of today's episode, and we go into a game and we get put up against this right here, which is, let me work it out. So it's Serie A. It is, what has he got him up front for? I thought he was playing a false 9 when I was editing this, but he's got Thiago as a striker. That seems very, very odd to me. Yeah, I've just noticed that. I actually thought he was playing a false 9 when I was playing him, because I realised that Thiago was up front quite a lot. He's got Douglas Costa in there, who does score that worldie of a goal, but unfortunately for him, it was offside. And this guy, I had to turn my game sound off when I was playing the game, because, my God, it was just like screaming child the whole game, so in a language I didn't understand. However, he went 1-0 up, which of course meant that, you know, he went absolutely mental, and I didn't really hear any of that because I decided to turn the volume off. And at half-time, he was 1-0 up. It was a frustrating game. He was actually a relatively good player, but I felt like I was just missing chances. I could win this game if I wanted to. Thiago then plays the dirtiest little tramp over that I've ever seen. He goes 2-0 up, and that really riled me up. I decided at this point in time, stop messing about, Lasty, get the ball in the back of the net, win the freaking game. We go straight up the other end and score a goal with Royce. Not the prettiest, but it goes in, and that's what matters. We then pick the ball up with Guiliano, play it off to Suarez right here, who takes the shots. just wide of the post, and then can Suarez do the deed right here? Well, no, because Messi's on the ball inside the box. Look at the dribbling. Oh, that's the equaliser in the 75th minute. Sit down, buddy. And I love that celebration where the whole team comes over. Looks absolutely awesome. We do get the equaliser right there, and now we get chances. Now we get this chance with Suarez to win the game. He takes the shot, it cracks off the freaking bar. How many times in this game have I hit the bar? We then get through with Suarez right here, and look at this. Oh no, the weediest little P-roller ever. So it gets to 90 minutes, and then of course we have to go into extra time, whereas we had plenty of chances there to seal this game. In extra time we get through with Suarez. Suarez then cuts inside, takes the shot, and of course that's going to go into the back of the net because there's no one there to stop that, and we go into the lead for the first time in this game. This is a classic example of why you shouldn't necessarily just quit games if you're frustrated and you go a couple of goals down. There is always a chance to get back in the game, and we've shown that here because we're now 3-2 up from a game that we were 2-0 down in. Suarez gets the ball, second half of extra time, in off the post, seals the game, and I think I was very, very happy at that point in time. And I think I even turned my game sound on for a little bit just to hear him whine and moan and stuff, because of course when you're winning it sounds like moaning, as opposed to when you're losing it just sounds like he's bragging at you and stuff like that. So we win the game, and that's not bad. We've got 9 shots on the target, 19 points in the bank. Let's take, I don't know, let's take 4 shots on the target right now. I start off with that perfect 10. I am really getting quite good at that, I have to admit. We've been doing it for 23 episodes, what can I say? I then hit a 5-pointer, and I think I go for the 2-pointer right there. And the final shot, we go for another 2-pointer, I'm guessing. And I think, oh no, we went for the 5-pointer and missed. So that kind of sucks. But we get 17 points out of all of that. And what I decided to do is just go all out. Let's just get this hybrid built. We've got enough points. Let's spend the rainy day fund and get the final 3 players we need for this hybrid squad built. And that would just leave a couple of players in the Barca team, a couple of players in the La Liga team, and then this series is done. We have built quite a few squads in this series, so I'm quite happy about that. And we've included some new really high rated players as of late. So Neymar, Bale and Chiellini go into the squad right there to complete our hybrid team. I think this one looks very, very awesome. It's played pretty well so far. We will, of course, use it for another couple of episodes until this is actually run out and we've completed the series. So that's going to round up for today's episode. If you have enjoyed, make sure you smash that like button. That'd be awesome. And, of course, subscribe to my channel if you are new to this type of content. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I will catch you next time. Peace.